first time today by Tony McCoy. Going off with the county hurdle winner from Cheltenham second, and Istabraq is going to track the pair of them, followed by Archive in the blinkers on the outside, Space Trucker, Decoupage on the inside, and the Irish Grand National runner-up. Feather Leader brings up the rear as they run up the straight towards the first flight, and it's Limestone Lad on the outside of Sir Talbot. A gap then of about 5 lengths to Istabraq, who is followed through by Decoupage, and then Space Trucker, followed by Feathered Leader. And the back marker of the 7 runners is the Ladbrokes winner, Archive Footage, as they go past the winning post for the first time. Limestone Lad, Tony McCoy, leading by a length from Sir Talbot, Timmy Murphy in second. Then a gap of over 5 lengths to Istabraq in third as they swing right-handed past the stands, heading towards flight number 2. Limestone Lad on the outside of Sir Talbot. A gap then of almost 5 lengths to Istabraq, followed by Decoupage. Space Trucker in 5th, and 6th is Archive Footage with Feathered Leader on the inside as they clear the second and race up towards flight number 3. Limestone Lad shows in front from Sir Talbot, and a gap of 4 to 5 lengths to the hot pot Istabraq in third, Decoupage 4, then Space Trucker, Feathered Leader, and the yellow colours of Archive Footage at the back, getting a reminder or two from David Evans as they go now towards the next flight, which will be number 4. Limestone Lad on the outside of Sir Talbot, little to choose between the pair. A gap of about 6 lengths to Istabraq in third, Decoupage 4 ahead of Space Trucker, Feathered Leader, and Archive Footage brings up the rear as they start down the far side, heading towards the halfway stage in the Shell Champion Hurl. And Limestone Lad, this much improved handicapper, leading by 2 lengths to Sir Talbot in second. 4 lengths away in third is Istabraq, the dual Champion Hurl winner, followed by Decoupage on the outside of Space Trucker. At the 5th, Limestone Lad from Sir Talbot, Istabraq long in third, Decoupage is 4. Feathered Leader on the outside of Space Trucker, and Archive Footage the back marker as they race towards 4 from home. In the big race of the day, Limestone Lad, Tony McCoy, leading by a length and a half to Sir Talbot, Istabraq close in third, Decoupage just behind him with Feathered Leader, then Space Trucker, and Archive Footage brings up the rear, only about 6-7 lengths covering the field as they start the long turn that will take them towards the third last. Limestone Lad, yet to be headed, leads by over 2 lengths to Sir Talbot in second. Istabraq is close in third. Space Trucker's gone fourth, Decoupage 5, then Feathered Leader, and Archive Footage being ridden along at the back as they come to the third last. Limestone Lad in the lead. From in second, Sir Talbot. Istabraq jumps closer. Decoupage just behind him with Feathered Leader, then Space Trucker, and a gap to Archive Footage as they race towards the second last. And Tony McCoy gets serious with Limestone Lad, still the leader from Istabraq in second. They're followed by Decoupage in third, and behind Decoupage is Sir Talbot, and then Space Trucker as they run the turn. Limestone Lad running a blinder in the lead. Charlie steals a peep over his shoulder on the favourite. Istabraq looming up now on the outside. Decoupage just in behind him with Sir Talbot. A gap then to Space Trucker. Istabraq hits the front from Limestone Lad, then Decoupage and Sir Talbot. A gap then to Space Trucker as they come to the final flight. Istabraq the leader. Istabraq jumps it beautifully. Decoupage goes second, but as they race up towards the finish, Istabraq just been shaken up by Charlie Swan, coasting home to win this, and the crowd salutes a great champion. Istabraq goes to the line. A big roar from the large attendance. Charlie salutes the crowd, and Istabraq's home makes it 17 from 19 over hurls. Decoupage in second, Limestone Lad. Away they